The concept of absurdity is a fundamental element in existentialism and existential phenomenology, primarily associated with the philosophy of Albert Camus. It represents the experienced conflict between the human tendency to seek inherent value and meaning in life and the inability to find any in a purposeless, chaotic, and indifferent universe. This notion is not just a philosophical abstract, it echoes a deep-seated and intimately felt existential discontent prevalent in modern society. The roots of absurdity lie in existentialist thought, which emphasizes individual existence, freedom, and choice as fundamental to human nature. Existentialism's focus on personal experience and subjective interpretation of the world set the stage for the notion of absurdity. Philosophers like Søren Kierkegaard and Friedrich Nietzsche laid the groundwork for the concept of absurdity by questioning traditional values and highlighting the subjective nature of experiences of truth and morality. Camus is most credited with developing the concept of the absurd. His works, including the Myth of Sisyphus, offer a profound insight into the nature and implications of absurdity in human life. At the core of absurdity is the felt juxtaposition of the human quest for meaning and order against an unresponsive and irrational universe. This disconnect leads to a sense of disorientation and confusion. Human beings are meaning-seeking creatures. This relentless quest, however, often leads to frustration and disillusionment in an apparently meaningless world. The moment of realization, where one recognizes the absurdity of their situation, is a pivotal existential experience. It's a confrontation with the fundamental nature of existence. In his seminal essay, The Myth of Sisyphus, Camus uses the Greek myth in which Sisyphus is condemned to roll a boulder up a hill only for it to roll back down each time as a metaphor for human existence. This ceaseless and futile labor symbolizes life's inherent absurdity. Camus argues that recognizing the absurdity of life should not lead to despair, but rather to a rebellion against this absurdity. This rebellion is about finding value and meaning in life despite its inherent meaninglessness. Camus suggests that living in acknowledgement of the absurd requires refusing to escape into false hope and instead embracing life passionately and fully despite its absurd nature. The theme of absurdity has profoundly influenced literature, theater, and the arts, especially in the development of the theater of the absurd, where playwrights like Samuel Beckett depict the illogicality and pointlessness of human existence. Absurdity raises significant philosophical and ethical questions about how to live authentically in a world devoid of intrinsic meaning. It challenges individuals to create their own values and find personal meaning in life rather than searching for inherent meaning in a world apparently devoid of such meaning. The concept of absurdity has implications for existential psychotherapy, where therapists help clients navigate the feelings of meaninglessness and disillusionment that come from confronting the absurd. Absurdity intersects with existential phenomenology in emphasizing the individual's subjective experience. It underscores the importance of personal perception in understanding one's relationship with the world. In conclusion, absurdity, as explored in existentialism and existential phenomenology, is not just a philosophical concept, but a lens through which the complexities and contradictions of human life can be understood. It underscores the challenge of finding personal meaning in an indifferent universe. While it acknowledges the inherent dissonance between human aspirations and the reality of the world, it also celebrates the potential for individual rebellion and the creation of personal meaning.